Welcome back to the kitchen, friends. It's Joyce from Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead, and I know it's been a while since we've been in the kitchen, and I'm going to make up for that. Why not start the new year off with 2-ingredient bread? Bread is the staple of life, you know? Man should not live by bread alone, right? But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to make a simple 2-ingredient bread. You will be amazed. It's so simple. You're going to say, how did I not know about this? But anyway, first of all, I want to wish everybody a blessed New Year's. We are now in 2021. Yay! It's going to be a wonderful year, guys. It really is. All the way we think, right? As a man thinketh, so shall he be. So we're going to think good thoughts. We're going to think that 2021 is going to be a good year. Anyway, I'm going to get started. So the way this works, it is 2 ingredients. It is self-rising flour and Greek yogurt. That is it. Self-rising flour and Greek yogurt. So, and the way it works is if you're using 2 cups of flour, you use 2 cups of yogurt. So I'm going to double that today, and I'm going to just do, usually it's 1 cup to 1 cup. So this is 2 cups of self-rising flour, and then I'm going to do 2 cups of Greek yogurt. It has to be Greek yogurt because you want it to be thick. There's some whey on this one, so I'm going to just kind of drain that off a little bit. Whey's a good thing. Don't ever waste it. You can use it in salad dressings. You can use it in whatever. You know, you can put it in your shake, your smoothie, because it's really good. It's really good for you. It's like fermented. Anything fermented is so good for you. So this is Greek yogurt. You can tell it's a little bit thicker. See that? Than regular yogurt. You don't want to use a regular yogurt. You want this nice thick Greek yogurt. Okay, so 2 cups of this, and the way it works is I'm using my KitchenAid. Yay! It's the second time I've used it. I'm going to show you how I did it the first time. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to make this into a nice dough like you would bread. You know, bread dough. But if it's a little too sticky, add a little bit more flour. If it's a little too dry, add a little bit more yogurt. Greek yogurt is so good. So yummy. When we were able to have our milk delivered, we were getting organic milk delivered, and I was able to make my own Greek yogurt. We don't have that option anymore. Now we're getting organic yogurt from the farm up the street, but the milk is $6 a gallon, so it's really expensive. So because of that, I'm not able to make yogurt. It's a bummer, but it would be really expensive. Okay, we're going to try to mix this and see where we're at. And so basically what we're doing is, the way that works, like I said, we're going to just check the consistency. I have to relearn how to use this. It's been a while. But we need to check the consistency and see, you know, if it isn't too dry or isn't too wet. Okay. So start out, oops, not plugged in. Guess that would help, wouldn't it? So always plug in the mixer first. Okay, we're going to start out, well, what's going on here? Jetter, oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. Still learning how to relearn, I'm relearning how to use the machine. So start out slow so you don't end up with flour everywhere. And it's mixing together nicely. And then once you see that it's coming together, you can speed it up a little. And it's coming together very nicely. Pretty funny, huh? It's talking to us. looks like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it go for, once I show you what it looks like, I'm going to let it go, knead it for about 5 minutes. Just like with bread, you want to knead it, but I want to show you what the dough looks like and how well it's come together. Can you see that? It has turned out to be just a beautiful dough. I think I might need to add, but I'm not going to do it now, on my surface here. I'm going to add some flour when I am rolling it out, but for now it's a little sticky, but it's not bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let it go for 5 minutes, and then I'll bring you back and show you once I roll it out and how I'm going to work it. Okay, it's done, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make rolls out of it because we are going to have bacon chicken ranch sandwiches. There we go, couldn't think. And also, if you're wondering why I have my hat on, realized I forgot to take it off. It is a snowy day outside. We woke up to sleet, and now it is a winter wonderland. This is 2 days in a row, guys, from Missouri. That is a big deal. Okay, we are now going to work our dough. It's a stickier dough, which is fine because it's only 2 ingredients. I wanted to tell you that for those that want salt in it, you can add that. And technically that would be 3 ingredients, but you don't have to put salt in it, so it can just be 2 ingredients. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just a beautiful dough, 2 simple ingredients, guys. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, just like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put parchment paper on my cookie sheet. Not wanting to come out, of course. We don't use aluminum foil. We just use parchment paper. I think I've told you before, aluminum foil has aluminum in it. We're trying to stay away from that. It's one of those environmental, things. It's got environmental poisoning, so just trying to stay away from that. Okay, so just line your cookie sheet, and then what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna cut it into 8 pieces. If you were doing just a cup of flour and a cup of yogurt, then you would get 4 rolls. But because I doubled this, I will get 8. So I'm going to cut that. Use a nice big sharp knife and just kind of go down the middle. So with this one you would get 4. There we go. And then this one will get 4, so we will have 8 rolls. But this can be a beautiful loaf of bread. You can make bagels out of it. You can use it for pizza dough. You can use it for cinnamon rolls, for anything. Okay, and so then I'm going to do it like that, and then I'm just going to make beautiful little rolls. And what you want to do is you always want to get your end pieces on the bottom and just make a beautiful little roll like so. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to do all of them that way. I love making rolls. And you know what? This can be made with your sourdough starter. So if you wanted to add, a little bit of sourdough starter to it, you could. Then it would be 3 ingredients, and that's okay. But this is just to simplify and just to show you that if you don't have a whole lot of ingredients in the house, you can still make bread. 2 ingredients. And most people do have yogurt. I know that probably not everybody does, but I want to give you a tip here. If you don't have Greek yogurt, you can actually take some cheesecloth and let your yogurt drip for a little bit, and it will thicken up. All that whey will come out, and you can make your own Greek yogurt. That's just a simple way, in case you don't have Greek yogurt. I know that's more of a specialty item for some people. Looks like this one's a a little stickier. It is a little bit of a sticky dough. Just roll it through your flour and work it. Get those ends to the bottom like so. Pinch them all in there. Make it a nice little ball. There we go. The last two. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick it in a 400-degree oven for like 15 minutes. And I'll bring you back. Well, what I'm going to do first, I forgot to tell you that. And this again is optional because that would be another ingredient, but you don't have to do this. I'm going to brush it with an egg white just because I like the way it looks. So you don't have to do that, but I'm going to. I'll show you how I do that real quick. Little bowl, little whisk, and one of our chicken eggs. And so all I'm going to do is just kind of whisk this and then just brush that on there. But really, for the most part, this is not necessary. You don't have to do this. I'm just going to do it because I like how shiny it is. You could put butter on it, and you could leave it just the way it is. You don't have to do that. And then just get your brush. It's a smaller cookie sheet, but it'll work. And so I'm going to brush it. Actually, I'm not going to brush it right now. I lied. I'm not lying. I'm going to let it rise first, and then I'm going to brush it. So let me get a towel. And I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper and a towel on there, and I'm going to let it rise for about 15-20 minutes maybe. Not, you know, not horribly long. And I'm actually going to stick it on the stove because the stove is already on, and that way it will rise quicker. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it. You can see how it does. It's nice and warm right there. And then once it rises, I'm going to brush it, stick it in the oven, and I will bring you back. Okay guys, the rolls are done. I left them in the oven just a little too long. They got a little brown, but I think they're going to be just fine. It is that simple. 2 ingredients, maybe 3 if you want to put in salt, but it can be done. You can make bread with just a few ingredients. So this is just one of those little quick recipes that I wanted to share with you, just to let you know that you too can make bread. It's not one of these over the top that takes forever. I probably could have let them rise longer, but dinner is around the corner and I started this kind of late. So if I let them rise a little bit longer, they would have gotten bigger, which is fine. I'm just sharing that with you. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But they'll be just fine. But you can let them go, and I have let them go before and they end up being huge. So I've let them go too long, then not long enough. So get that happy medium in there. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this with you. I hope that you all are doing well. Wishing you a very, very blessed and prosperous new year. 2021 is going to be very exciting. We're going to go into it with a positive attitude because that is the best thing. It's going to be just fine. And I hope that you will do the same. But anyway, if you have not subscribed to our channel, we ask that you please do so. We're getting very close to 2,500 subscribers. Yay! We thank you all for coming along with us on this journey. There's going to be new things happening this year. We're still looking for land, so you come along with us and we'll see what takes place, and getting ready for spring. Yay! Got the seed catalogs in, so now it's just a matter of getting started. But anyway, guys, again, if you have not subscribed, we ask that you please do so. Give us a thumbs up, ring that notification bell, and you will be notified when we have another video. Until next time, guys, God bless you.